This can't be real. Oh, this is about the Jake Paul thing. I didn't see this.
I don't know if someone's ever made me eat my words so fast. I mean, I just made my video on how the last couple of Jake Paul fights have drawn little to no interest, because Jake has essentially been out here fighting absolute nobodies who are far past their prime.
Yeah.
And while he did knock one of them out cold, and he finished the other one within the first round, people really did not care, and it seemed like he was drawing less and less interest with every single fight. Now, in my defense, in that video I did say that Jake might have some juice left in the entertainment tank, but that he was going to have to go back to fighting people with much higher social profiles. I was predicting KSI, maybe Ryan Garcia.
Bro, how does boxing make so much money? Do we ever ask ourselves that question? Like, how? What other sport, what other 1v1 sport makes as much money as boxing? I can't think of it. Pay-per-view. Okay, WWE and UFC also have pay-per-view, but those don't work in the same way. Feel me? Like, you're kind of an employee to the company almost. You feel me? And they be sending you your pay based on residuals. It'd be a whole bunch of Mickey. What other, yo, chat, what's a very popular 1v1 PPV sport? What's a very popular 1v1 PvP? Tennis? Oh my God, tennis is pay-per-view? How come tennis players don't make boxer money? Is it just the overall interest in the sport, like the eyes? UFC, but UFC is like, they're like contractors. Them niggas get slave wages compared to boxers, bro. It's not, is UFC pay is way worse than a boxer pay. F1, bro, F1 is not PPV, is it? Golf? Bro, shit, I gotta really diversify my fucking sport portfolio. I don't know shit.
But with him now fighting the man who is arguably the most recognizable boxer on planet Earth right now, this will definitely drum up.
Tennis players make 50 mil plus. Bro, they might make more than 50 mil on this fight. They probably will. Both of them. That's what I'm saying. The amount they make in boxing is so unreal.
A lot of interest. I don't care if there is some 30-year age gap. I mean, you got a guy that was on Disney Channel stepping into the ring with an absolute killer.
My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children.
Yeah.
Praise be to Allah.
Yeah.
And that's something a lot of people are going to want to see whether you like Jake or not. This was just some of the initial reaction. Jake Paul's a good boxer, and Mike's obviously not in his prime anymore. Oh, you don't say. But if Mike loses, or this is a tie, then we absolutely know for sure that this is faked, or at least staged. I mean, I'm predicting right now that no one's gonna get knocked out in this fight.
Okay, all right, look, I'm a skeptical nigga, bro. I really am. But what's the odds he's faking all his fights, bro? Like, especially in a sport where, like, a split second, like, you slow down the frames, put in slow motion, you can catch it. Like, what are the odds? Is it easy to fake boxing? I feel like it'd be incredibly hard. It's, how the fuck do you mimic a real knockout? You're unconscious. You don't know what it's like to genuinely, literally fall head first. I just feel like that's y'all giving this nigga way too much credit. And honestly, if this shit is fake, then the nigga need to be in Hollywood ASAP. Put that nigga in Creed 5, bro.
I don't know if there will be a no knockout clause in the contract, but I just can't really see that happening. I mean, you got this guy who's really mad. He says, I said it once and I'll say it again. Jake Paul claiming to be a boxer while preying on retired combat sports athletes who have sustained careers worth of injuries is one of the most utterly pathetic displays of cowardice I've ever seen in my entire life. Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Stop encouraging this clown. You're a joke. Netflix, you're also a joke for promoting this as well.
Bro, okay, bro. Really? It's the most cowardice display you've seen in your life? Seriously, bro? You guys are saying yes? I could actually think of many real... Never mind. Let's not even take it literally. Let's just assume he's being hyperbolic. But you guys are agreeing with him almost like you're not taking it hyperbolically, like you're literally taking it literally. Are you saying this is literally your opinion, guys? Yes. Got you.
I mean, everyone he's fight has had to agree to get into that ring. And you know what their encouragement is? The money, baby. I mean, hey, if someone wants to toss me a cool million, they can knock me the out. I'll happily lay my head on all the money that night. And at the end of the day, dude, it's really all entertainment. Like I said, the fucker was on Disney Channel. It's not like he was some trained athlete. And I think this is the most reasonable response to this announcement. I hate myself that I'm going to watch this. Because anything with Jake Paul is almost like passing by a car accident. You don't want to watch, but you can't really take your eyes off of it. I also thought this was hilarious. People were predicting this is how the fight was going to go. Now, if this was back in the day, I mean, Mike Tyson might catch a murder charge. Like, let's say it was a celebrity back in the day, and he wanted to fight Mike. Oh, I think he would have made it a point to knock the out of him. And here is the official head-to-head. You guys can see that beautiful 30-year age gap. Jake's got the 9-1 record against a bunch of milkmen and plumbers, while Tyson has the 50-6 against some of the greatest fighters of all time. I mean, 50 wins and 44 knockouts is fucking insane. You know, I'm a little bit too young to have witnessed Tyson in his prime, but my parents always tell me stories about, oh, you know, we bought the pay-per-view, we had the whole family over, everyone stayed up all night to watch the main event, and then you better not get up and go to the bathroom, because that shit was over in 12 seconds when Mike was around. And obviously, Mike is not going to be no pushover. This guy still looks insane in his training footage.
I'm not gonna lie, that trainer fighting for his life right now.
I mean, this is a damn near 60-year-old man with insane movement.
That was 4 years ago? I know. I think it was 3 years ago. I've seen this clip before his last fight.
I mean, I won't lie to you guys, if Mike Tyson walked through my door right now and hit me with one of these combinations, I would die. He would send me into the TV, and there would be no more tan Superman. There's just a look at the official event poster, and this is kind of...
I'm gonna be honest, that's a tough fight, bro. I think that Jake probably got shafted in the negotiations because Mike Tyson just has so much leverage, and Jake is coming off a couple pretty mid fights. But regardless, this is going to be great for Jake's career. Because if he loses, what's everyone going to say? They probably laugh at him, but we don't expect the nigga to win. Feel me? Even though Mike Tyson's 57. And if he wins, niggas going to say, he's 57. So this is a win-win situation for Jake. I assume Mike is going to fucking run off with the bag of all bags. And so Jake gets his reputation a little bit. It's more hype in the boxing sphere. He's been losing a little bit. And Mike runs off with the biggest bag maybe of his life, bro. Let's be honest, my nigga. Like, he's had some big fights, but the money in boxing right now, bro, niggas is leaving with 100 mil on high-profile fights, dog. So, I mean, hey, man, that's an easy bag, bro. The easiest of bags for Mike. Like, literally, bro.
Kind of a groundbreaking event with it being live on Netflix. I don't know if they've ever hosted a boxing match. I mean, as you guys can see per the Jake Paul announcement, they have 260 million people using Netflix right now, apparently including 500 million homes. Mike Tyson apparently has talked about the prospect of fighting Jake Paul in the past.
Jake Paul is obviously, you know,
he's
big.
beautiful. My family loves Jake Paul.
Could you f him up?
Oh, I'm so fucking easy. I would never. I mean, it's my family. Everybody loves this little white mother. When you see a white boy with balls, you know, I'm talking about from real, but like, you mother.
I mean, Mike, I would say that 99% of people out there are rooting for you to get the knockout, for you to bounce this man's head off the canvas once and for all. Of course, the KSI fans came out the woodwork to try and discredit this bout, saying 2 years ago Mike Tyson was using a cane to walk. Jake Paul should be ashamed.
Yo, how you doing, Mike? Good to see you, brother. You looking...
Maybe he just got like a surgery of some... Why niggas so nosy? God damn! Maybe he got like, he just came off like a fucking surgery. The nigga 57, he been an athlete his whole life. His body's fucked up. God damn.
Good, Mike.
Nah, he limping.
He also posted up this news story saying, ain't no way Jake Paul fighting Mike Tyson, man. Mike Tyson is pictured in a wheelchair. They making this nigga out to be disabled, bro. He's not. This is Mike Tyson. He's not disabled. He's beat up and old and weathered, but he's Mike Tyson. Oh my God. Bro, look, can we stop shitting on Mike Tyson just because you hate Jake Paul? That's so fucking corny. At the Miami airport raising new fears for his health amid problems with sciatica. just weeks after he morbidly claimed his death is coming real soon at age 56. I mean, you already know how I feel about KSI. I don't really think the guy has any morals. I kind of see him almost as a darker shaded Logan Paul. And the funniest part about this to me is if KSI came out and announced that he was fighting Mike Tyson, the guy who runs this Twitter page would probably jerk himself off to the news that night. I mean, seriously though, if you are over the age of 13 and you're running a fan account for another man, it's time to reevaluate your entire life. I mean, keep in mind, at one point KSI was lined up to fight this 40-year-old man right here who had a 3-20 record.
Oh my God.
And instead, KSI ended up boxing this guy, and here's how the fight ended.
Right here, I think. Right to the body. Right here, the right hook. Oh.
An elbow to the fucking jaw.
Right here, the right hook. What's that?
Now, to be fair to KSI, at this point in the match, he was absolutely whooping this guy's ass, but he has still failed to acknowledge this elbow altogether, and he runs around acting like he's the biggest, baddest guy in town.
I thought I was getting up slowly because I thought...
Bro, okay, look, he doesn't address the elbow. Like, to be fair, the sidemen make fun of him all the time in the videos for it. So, like, he just knows it's like an ongoing thing now. But aren't you supposed to believe you're the baddest motherfucker? Like, are you gonna step in a boxing ring thinking like there's angrier people than you, like there's stronger? You could die in that ring if you go in there thinking this shit is. You have to go in there thinking you're gonna fuck that nigga up. You have to believe these things about yourself. Otherwise, just don't even bother going in. It's not one of them sports like basketball where you might get your ankles tucked, nigga might drop 40 on you. No, you could lose your life in there. If you don't go in there with the I'm gonna fucking destroy this motherfucker mentality, I don't know. Bro, fighters, we probably got some niggas that do MMA in here or boxing too. Bro, when y'all go into the ring, what type of mindset do you go in there? You be thinking like, good match. Hopefully you do well, I do well, and we have a good time. Is that how y'all go in?
They're counting because it was a clear... I felt the elbow. I saw the punch go past my face and then it hits me with an elbow.
Horny.
What punch was it exactly? Was it left
It was a
hook, right hand?
Okay,
right hand
if you're
goes
not a
past,
fighter,
it hits
stop
me.
answering,
They have
bro.
It's gone viral. It's everywhere. Literally, I felt bone. Like, he should be disqualified. That should go down as a loss. You can't walk up to someone in boxing and elbow them. It's not Muay Thai. It's not MMA.
So that's how he felt about getting elbowed in his jaw. Someone said watching Jake Paul
right.
do a Fortnite dance over an unconscious 60-year-old Mike Tyson. Nah, man, it can't go down like that. That cannot happen. It's in the contract. I don't think Jake Paul could check his chin either way, but either way, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in this situation. You Jake Paul fanboys came for me quick. You said, oh, your video aged like milk. Where's the update? Well, here it is, guys, and I want to know what you think down below. Are you going to be hate watching this? Do you think it's about as real as the WWE? I mean, I just see it as yet another piece of good entertainment, to be honest. It's
really
like
good-
watching that train wreck
That's a
Love
really
is
good, that's a
Blind.
really good point, chat. If it was so easy for Jake to fake these fights, bro, then why would the WWE looks really fake? I mean, if you ever been to a fight, chat, like when they're not switching angles and shit like that with the cameras, bro, you could tell they're fake fighting. But they're actually getting hurt, like it's real damage and shit like that, but you could tell it's scripted. Those are the best in the world at what they do, right? So why do you think Jake can even more expertly pull it off in slow motion with the big lights in a stadium? Literally, go to a WWE fight. The first thing you realize is, damn, this shit looks way realer on camera. But you know it's not real, and you're just there for the story and for the spectacle and the entertainment, so it doesn't matter. And those are the best in the world.
You got girls out here calling themselves Megan Fox, gay guys out here gaslighting women. It's crazy. Netflix on some other shit. But either way, y'all know it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some other boxing news out here needs to be covered, so I'm out. Peace.
Boxing news. Yo, chat, is the wave of influencer boxing fucking cooked or not? I think the shit Aiden's doing kind of brought a little bit of life to it. Shout out W video, by the way, Jamar. It brought a little bit of life to it. I think so. But at the same time, it doesn't have that hype at one time, bro. Like back in the day, bro. I mean, like, I feel like it don't have that same hype, but maybe that's just me. It's getting bigger. Yeah, it might be. Maybe it's just not new anymore. So it lost like the new hype, but it's gotten bigger. So yeah, maybe that's true too. Oh, so you like the video? Boom. You're gonna like that one too, man. Go ahead, just. Bro, click the video. What the? Bro, that's what I be saying. Like,